My name is Mariana Rius, and we are in the Ophthalmic Genetics and Visual Functions branch of the National Eye Institute. My lab specializes in studying uveal coloboma, which is a developmental disease occurring during eye development, and we believe that there are genetic components that we want to better understand. So uveal coloboma accounts for 10% of childhood blindness, and so our lab tries to identify the players in uveal coloboma to try to help families that are affected by the disease. So I grew up in Rockville, Maryland. Both my parents are in the sciences. My mother does cancer research, actually, and my father is a psychiatrist. I do find a lot of interest in finding out how things work and the underlying mechanisms that govern our surroundings and our environment, and that was what drove me into actually doing research to answer health scientific questions. The zebrafish is a great tool for developmental research because the eggs develop in a clear membrane. So you can watch the entire developmental process without having to euthanize or remove them from a uterus. And so with the zebrafish, I was able to see the effects of removing the gene expression on the developmental process of the eye. Now we're solidifying what we believe is happening at the molecular level. I had to do some cell culture. We did some Western blotting and immunofluorescence to see actually where do we see them and who are they involved with. Then after that we had some mechanistic questions. So solving a puzzle and figuring out what's the next step. I was at the bench doing cloning, DNA extraction, setting up PCR reactions, making probes, and then was able to transfer those tools to the zebrafish. Every day you walk into work, you have something completely different to do. This finding is actually being translated. Before this project, we had no idea of this gene's involvement in the eye, so this is a pretty new, novel finding that we actually have the ability to apply to the more health scientific perspective. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
And they all have coloboma. And so it is extremely collaborative, and science would be impossible to do alone, so you need great colleagues. The research that I've done here has opened up the doors to looking at the genes that now we know are involved in the disease. I would say that the sole driving force is your passion, and if you have that, follow it and allow it to grow, and people will feed off of that enthusiasm and motivation and drive and allow you to work on projects and get involved in what they're doing. And if you're able to share the enthusiasm that people have for their own work and allow that to grow also, it's a beautiful thing.